everybody, it's me, Anna Janine, DJ AJ9 Herman from Something New Entertainment in Northeast Ohio. I've been reading a lot of very silly things on the internet about whether women can be DJs, whether women can be MCs really seems to be the heart of the matter, as well as whether it's advantageous or disadvantageous for said female DJs or MCs to be attractive. And as you can probably imagine, I have some opinions about these things. One of the things that I read last week that someone, a male DJ, had written was that he had passed over applicants for DJ MC positions with his company for two main reasons. One, because they weren't able to lift 50 pounds, and one because they were so attractive that he felt his bridal clients' brides would feel threatened by the attractiveness of these females. I made 2 points against this argument, which I stand by. The first one was, I think most professionals agree that equipment, nice equipment, wonderful equipment, ideal equipment, does not a good DJ make. So what I would say to any of you, multi-ops out there who are considering hiring female staff members, if what is standing between you and your ideal staff member is being able to lift 50 pounds, there's plenty of equipment on the market that's in the under 50, under 40, under 30 pounds range that can fix that problem for you. A great staff member, an ideal staff member, is much more valuable to you than whatever speaker it is that you have that's weighing 50 pounds that they can't lift. There's also, of course, always the option of hiring assistants, which my company does for both female MCs and male MCs. There are a lot of other uses for assistant staff besides just a helpful hand in lifting, but of course it's helpful there as well. And we find across the board that it enables us to provide a higher level of service to our clients, and we wouldn't do it any other way. These arguments that I hear against DJs and MCs that happen to be women are so offensive to me. I imagine that they must sound to me like they probably sounded to doctors and lawyers and engineers 40 years ago, who were women, that were hearing the same nonsense. And it's the same nonsense. The idea that there's a job that somehow men are biologically better programmed to do than women. It's ignorant and it's hateful and it's silly. I'm great at my job, and I know that my clients would agree. Some of my advantages aren't because I'm a woman, they're because I'm me.
Hey, what's up? I'm DJ Dana, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about being a female DJ in a male-dominated world. Honestly, I'd say I've been treated fairly well over the years. I haven't received much animosity, maybe a little bit of skepticism by, male counterparts and those who have never seen a female DJ before. If you have the confidence and the skills and, you present yourself well, then, I think you'll be taken seriously and people will respect that. There are some people who receive, a female DJ they look at it as, wow, that's such a cool thing, that's so different, I've never heard of it before. But then, you'll have your clients that they just had this ideal image of a male figure as their DJ for their event. I don't want people to book me just based on the fact that I am a female, so I want them to book me based on the fact that they want me to DJ their event. You just go out there and you strive to be the best, sexiest, rockin' female DJ there is.
Hi, I'm Sandy Sands, wedding DJ in Northern Ireland. In fact, I'm just back from a wedding, hence the suit. I'm quite a rarity out here. I'm only aware of one other DJ in the whole of Northern Ireland. Being a female in a very male-dominated industry has its advantages and disadvantages. When I tell people that I'm a DJ, they often assume I do kids' parties, which I don't. I only do weddings. I don't know what the trend is anywhere else, but certainly here in Ireland, it's usually the bride that does all the organising, such as booking the DJ. This actually goes in my favour. Being a female, I find it really easy to build up a rapport and on a girly level. And I'm able to talk about her dress, her makeup, her nails, her colour scheme, far easier than I think a man can. By the time the wedding comes round, I've usually got a really good relationship with my couple. And it's not unusual for the bride and groom to jump up from the table on my arrival shouting, "Sandy's here," and rush over to greet me with a hug. I'm sometimes seen as a novelty too. Another distinct advantage is that being so rare, I'm memorable. If you search for female DJ in Northern Ireland or any of the 6 counties, I come up on the first page of the search engine. I know I've been passed over in favour of male DJs in the past. Chauvinism does exist. And opinions such as she can't be as good as a man have been uttered on many occasions. A classic comment from the father of the bride at the end of the night was, "Sandy, that was fantastic. I wasn't expecting that with you being a girl." I do think being a female in any male-dominated profession, you can't be mediocre or average. You have to stand out or be better to survive. I do know of an agent in England that wouldn't take on female DJ. Are you ready for this? Apparently, we have very squeaky voices. I was outraged. I've heard men with squeakier voices than I've got. It's been very interesting how fellow DJs have perceived me. I rose very quickly as a wedding DJ. Rather than accepting that I was good at what I did, they'd make excuses that I was only successful because I was female. I have managed to change this view though, because now I do a lot of mentoring and seminars around the UK, so I am mostly taken very seriously now. The attitudes of banquet managers is interesting too. If I walk into a venue with my roadie, they automatically speak to him and not me. So in summary, it's not been easy being a female DJ, but as long as you are able to laugh about the sexism and the daft sexist comments and rise above them, it is rewarding and it is fun, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
Hey, what's up everybody? MC Shady.
I'm Alex.
That's my DJ for tonight. We're actually a 2-man crew for tonight, and I just wanted to let you guys know about a situation that actually happened at the banquet hall. Banquet captain came over, just went right to my DJ, started speaking to him about the formalities, the announcements, and my DJ turned around and said, "You need to speak with Shady. She's the MC of the event. She's the one who's in charge." Just one of the many things that females have to deal with when we're doing events. They don't understand that sometimes a female is the one who's in charge, is the one who's in command. Just little things like that. You gotta roll with it, you gotta deal with it, you gotta brush your shoulders off a little bit. Just let them know females can rock it just like guys do.
Hi everyone, my name is Lisa Walrath. I'm with Dynamic Entertainment Productions from Houston, Texas. I began my DJ career in 1990 when there were very few women in the industry. I specialize in weddings and work with many brides. When we meet, I can relate with them. From the very beginning, we have an instant connection. They see that I'm passionate about what I do. That puts them at ease, knowing that everything from the entertainment part will go exactly as expected. Even when I talk with them on the phone, they feel comfortable with me. Again, knowing that I will do everything possible to make their dreams come true. I get great reviews and referrals from my clients. As far as the cons being a female DJ, again, there's not that many for me. Most of them are within the industry itself. My first convention was in 2002, and it was very overwhelming sitting in a room full of male DJs. My first thought was, what am I doing here? I felt as though I was overlooked by the majority of everyone in there. Of course, being only 5 foot tall, it's not uncommon for me to get lost in the crowd. There were a few who I did connect with and introduced me to some of the industry leaders who did make me feel welcome. In the showroom, when looking for equipment, I was invisible to the vendors, which affected me from buying from them. I only buy from those who see me as a customer. Even the equipment is sexist. The headphones are huge and made for men. We are all not 6 foot tall with big heads. I just love, love, love what I do. To all the other female DJs out there, be passionate about what you do and don't let anything stand in your way. You go, girls. You rock.
Hello, I'm Sue, the DJ, by choice, a professional wedding entertainer. Hiring a female DJ is unique simply because there are so few of us. But that will certainly change as couples discover the best kept secret in the industry. Ladies, we can better relate to a bride-to-be on the level of understanding what women want and how a lady wants to feel on her special day. And let's just face it, we just naturally speak bride. We can easily connect on their wants and their needs because we're not so gear-oriented. Don't get me wrong, we use professional equipment, it's just not our main focus. And others may fall short when it comes to the tender touch required to move an audience. Chicagoland is my marketplace, and with over 40,000 weddings annually, a bride's main interest is to find the right fit. But remember, whoever your target audience is, we do it with a woman's touch. I have the best career in the world. How can I begin to explain the joy that I feel each time I help make a wedding reception the happiest moment in a new bride's life? There's an extremely rewarding career available for all of us in this industry. A songwriter once said, "This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl." Ladies, today we're changing the face of the mobile entertainment market. Thanks for allowing me to share my insights with you. And a guy that gets it wrote this for me.
It can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong. You simply